This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports.
What's up, everybody? What's up? It is the 54th and our birthday episode of the NFC East Show. And we are broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and, of course, our Roku station on the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. What's up, guys? Happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
HBD.
Happy born day.
Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting as I'm sitting back and I went back and it's funny because I started watching some of the older videos and how we got started and for the longest time like that we didn't have a Washington guy and then Chris stopped on for a few and now we've got Pork Rind here, and the fact that since this has started, Washington's had 3 names, it seems like, and when we first started, we were in the middle of a pandemic.
2 names, all right.
Yeah, well,
3 names. We'll go with 3 names.
Yeah, and the Giants had 4 wins, and we had 4 wins.
Yeah, 4
this year. We had 4 wins,
which was still 4.
Well, actually, no, we had 10 anyway. But going on. How's everybody doing?
So, but it was exciting to watch this stuff and to go back in time and say, "Oh, look at this! Look at what we did!" It's all the fun stuff that has happened with this show, and going live at the draft or not the draft. It was the draft actually. We because I was with you, True Blue, and we were getting some people on there, and that we had Jimmy Johnson on for like 16 hours on the draft episode. And
I went through about 16 beers in that one sitting.
Yeah, it was. He would not stop talking. Just would not stop talking.
Yeah,
all right, we got to get Jimmy Johnson off.
I had to. I remember texting you, and I'm like, I got this.
So, but
it was good. He had some good knowledge. He had some good talks and some good points. And now we're gonna. I don't know about you guys, but my trip's booked. Are you guys ready to rock and roll?
I'm all booked. My flight is, my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. Well, because I have to I had to find a bag big enough. Actually, they're not packed yet because I did this weekend. I did a lot of charity work where I was the Eagles guy and I was all dressed up with shoulder pads on and everything.
I was seeing a little bit of your lives. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, that was the Veterans Ruck March. The nearly naked Ruck March that we did, which was a 10-mile Ruck March, and then I did a something for. I appreciate that, Al. Thank you. I did something for our buddy Freddie, who works on a podcast that's close to me here, Edge of Philly Sports, and they do some great work, and they talk a lot about a lot of similar talks that we do, except they go all Philadelphia. And one of the guys on that show is his son's got leukemia, and it's just it's such a tough battle, but it's so amazing to watch how the community can pull together for somebody.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, of course. It's it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and it's just like we make fun. People make fun of Delco in Philadelphia all the time. You know what I mean? I always say that Delco is more Philly than Philly, but the truth of the matter is that Delco takes care of their own. And that there's as small of a space this is, it's such a big community, and there's like close to 1 million people in Delaware County. So the think that everybody knows one another, it really is amazing when you go to that. When I went to that event, and you're seeing people that are from like 6 different circles, and they're all there because they know him, and the 6 degrees of separation really sort of, as I do something from Will Smith, as I give that's awesome. That's awesome. That's so great to hear. That they raised a lot of money. So
right on.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us know about that, Al. It was really. And it was fun to be there. Like I says, I was talking to one of the guys who planned it, and I says, it's he was thanking me for being there, and I'm like, listen, if it wasn't for you guys putting this all together, I couldn't be there. So really, thank you for inviting me, and I appreciate that you think of me enough to come there and support this, because if it wasn't for everybody else putting it all together, I wouldn't have a stand to be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's really more thank you goes to all of those guys who put it together, and all the baskets and all the donations that were given was really just overwhelming. And I hadn't seen him. I hadn't seen the father for a minute, and just you could tell the battle is just it takes a toll.
It does.
It takes a toll, and it's
absolutely.
So, and he's got a little daughter who's a big fan of mine. And so I stole his phone, and I made a little video for his daughter, like a little cameo video for his daughter, because it's like in the midst of all this, I'm sure that they are, very loving family and all that, but she may seem like she gets a little lost in the mix here.
The siblings always do. They always do.
Yeah. Right. So, and it's like I wanted to make sure that she knew that I was thinking about her and that she's loved. So
I can't imagine the struggle that the family goes through every day. But I mean, you're right. The family's coming together, for the well and health of the son, and maybe I guess he has a little. Is the daughter the youngest?
No,
she's the oldest.
He's the youngest. Yeah.
Oh,
So, but they're both very young. I mean,
right,
so right. I want to say they're like 4.5 and 2.5.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 2.5 is the the kid at the age of the the boy with leukemia, so little Freddie. So it's such a big deal. You know what I mean? Like it's
of course.
And I like I think about it with my kids, and I'm like it's like I can't fathom the mental anguish that comes with that. So
right.
Like I said, I was very happy that they allowed me to take part in it. So I really do appreciate that they invited me and that I got to.
And it was a pretty big turnout, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. The bar was packed, and it had it had 2 bars and like a whole outside area. And at one point, all 3 areas were like, barely elbow room. So
that's good.
If there's any silver lining in all this, because I always try and find the positivity in this. Oh, it looks like 300 plus people. Look at that.
Awesome.
Awesome. Look at that. So, with the situation and with the toll that it takes on the family, just knowing that they're loved by that many people and more outside of the area, I think it's overwhelming,
Right.
in that
right.
aspect of it. So
Yeah, that's the fun part. Hey, listen, you know, I don't, I appreciate the fact that we got to mention all that stuff today, but it is our birthday episode,
yes,
and I have our first special guest, and he is somebody who has been on this show before. Actually, was a staple on the show for a little time. You know, when there was, the Philly sports guy, True Blue, Sneaky G-Man, and Keith.
Gentlemen,
What's up, buddy?
I finally am here to reveal my true identity.
there you are. I'm about to say.
I had a lot of fun. I want to congratulate you guys on your first anniversary. Kind of my first anniversary too, and you guys finally
Yes.
found a real Redskin fan to replace me, and you've done a great job as I've watched the show. As the years
And
go
he's
on.
so happy that you call them Redskins, even though they are,
Yes.
I
you
can't
know, they
help
are the
myself.
Commandos.
I'll be getting blocked from Facebook again here soon.
And Keith, you are not replaceable. I'm just saying,
Oh,
you are
that's
not replaceable.
really nice of you there, Sneaky G. Or how are we going to call you Stinky tonight?
I was going to say, stink, yeah.
It would behoove you to call him Squeaky.
It would behoove you.
Squeaky.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I haven't used behoove since I've been with you guys.
Oh no, you got to
There
use
you go.
it. Now tomorrow you have to use it some way or the other. Actually, you should say it. You should say that to your wife, honey. It would behoove you to make me dinner.
Yes.
Let's see how that works.
I did mention she was a lawyer. I know I mentioned in the show many times she was a lawyer, so I don't
That's
Wow.
I was gonna say it's probably behooved of him to not say that.
There you
Not
go.
say it. It behoove you not to listen to me.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys have been a lot of fun. You know, I enjoyed the short time I was on with you guys for sure. It was a blast doing the show with you guys, and I'm glad again that I was able to help out and fill the seat until you found a real Commanders fan.
You never give up.
And-
You never surrender.
But he did. I tell you what, Pork Rind, he did do you guys well.
That's good.
He was.
Happy to
he
hear
was-
that.
He stuck on course. He didn't bring in any Patriot stuff. He just was like, I am the Washington guy.
He
and-
was true. Yeah.
I'd give
And
a
it
little
was-
wink every once in a while. I'd give a little wink, but nothing. I didn't step out of my role too far.
I don't know how you did it. You go from the Patriots to us. I mean, that's pretty.
Well, look
It
at
was a daunting task.
there's a great history there, so I would just take myself back in time when I was
There you
young.
go. That's what I was about to say.
You did bring up Sonny Jurgensen a couple times. Oh,
I
and your
I
love for Joe Theismann.
Yes, Joe.
Your
Theismann.
love, your undying love.
I think that was Joe Gibbs, but maybe that you must have misheard me.
Got Theismann, Gibbs sounds alike. I'm saying Theismann sarcastically.
First name Joe.
Yeah.
So, and I have to apologize to Pags too, because I know that in my time on the show, I belittled his Eagles greatly and said they'd be lucky to win 3 games this year. So I have to congratulate you on a playoff appearance.
I've been getting a lot of apologies this last couple of weeks. There was, one of the Eagles beat writers or one of the writers here that they got on the Mac and Jack show had to. But he didn't do a formal apology, but he definitely was like, I was wrong, and he was right.
I distinctly remember saying that Doug Peterson would win 9 games in the NFL before the Eagles would. So I was definitely wrong there. So congratulations there.
There you go. See, I do know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Okay, absolutely. The only guy I can't, the Redskins. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Had a nice season. I thought I like your quarterback Heineke. In my
Heineke,
short time,
yeah.
I talked him up a lot. Not a big fan of Carson Wentz, so we'll see what happens there. Obviously, the Cowboys had a decent year despite the playoff
Well, Michael has something to say to you, Keith.
situation. And what is that one? 41-33.
Yes.
I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Yeah, Super Bowl 52's score was 41-30.
Oh, I don't remember that game. So I'm sorry. I got confused because I have a short memory. I have a long time memory and a very bad short time memory.
And
I want to give
for 2 Super Bowls, the last touchdown thrown until Patrick Mahomes threw a touchdown was, Nick Foles all the way through the whole next Super Bowl.
Nick Foles, who's had about 6 great games for the for the Eagles. So and they ought to bring him back.
And it earned him a statue.
Yeah.
It earned
He'll
him a
never ever
statue.
have to buy a beer in this city ever
Amazing.
again.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not that he drinks, but he never has to buy a beer ever
I
again.
did get a chance to congratulate Sneaky on the Giants season, but I guess that's not warranted anyway.
Well, you can congratulate me on that. Yeah, it was a great, successful hot mess.
Lot of drama.
The
And he
signing
didn't,
of,
he didn't even get a chance to get his Pepsi.
Oh no!
I didn't. Because if I did, I would have had it refilled, and I would have to pay for that. So
Exactly.
I did. I don't know if you know this, Keith. I did actually go to a Giants game at MetLife for the first time, and it was Daniel Jones' last win of the season. It was our fourth win against Philly, actually.
They ought to bring you to every game.
And it was. I remember telling Nick, I said, if we lose this game, we ain't coming back. And there's no way. But we got the dub, and that's all that matters. So.
So did you didn't hook up with Pags for that game or no?
No. Well,
Interestingly enough, we texted and we spoke to each other that day, but never ran into each other. And I wound up sitting like a section and a half over from him.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, it kind of worked out that way. It was a little ugly day. It was a little chilly.
And plus, we walked all over the parking lot, and by the time we sat down, I think that's when we started texting. And he was on the other side of the freeway, if you will. And I'm like, look, I like you, Philly, but I don't like you right now.
I ain't walking that far for you.
Yeah. Well, and plus, I got Leonard Marshall to autograph my football. So,
oh, nice.
And that's what I was waiting on.
He had a win.
It was a great experience.
I didn't see the opening of the show today. Do we still have that 7 or 8 minute opening where it's all like
No.
He cut it down to 22 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's a different one.
I actually, I redid the opening, and now it actually takes care of everybody nicely, and it shows all of the Super Bowl trophies that were won by this division, and so
the only one.
Yep.
The only one. You had to throw that in there, didn't you?
We're the only division that's
No,
done
the
that,
only
so.
division.
That's what he said. He didn't
I'm
say that.
sorry.
I only have
Oh,
one.
I heard
knew
only
he
Sneaky
meant.
was
No,
taking it to
no,
another
only
level.
I know that
Super
wasn't a hit on
Bowl
me.
trophy.
I knew that wasn't a hit on me. So
You can believe what you want.
The only division with all the teams have Super Bowl trophies? Is
Yeah.
that
That's right.
that is correct.
really?
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, so no, because I was going to say the NFC North, but you could say that the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are the one short in the AFC East.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if you look at it, the East in general has more Super Bowls than the rest of the NFL combined almost.
Well, that would make sense. I know a team that contributed heavily to that.
Well, I mean, you think about it because Miami's got what, 2 or 3?
They got 2.
Two, right.
They have 2,
Yeah,
and
they have
then the
2.
Jets have 1.
Mhm.
And then there's 6 with the Patriots. And so
And the
you
Bills,
put those
right,
at 7,
4,
8, 9.
Yeah.
So that's 22. So no, it's not quite. It's not quite half, but it's close. It's close.
And
So-
of all those teams we've talked about, which one has the most? I don't count well. I'm old.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, and that's
think
because
about
it's
it.
that goofy looking hat that you have on there. So
I even brought out Pat Patriot for you guys tonight.
yeah, but I know that the last time that actually when you played against this division, you didn't do so well. I think you guys are 1 and
We have-
3.
We have struggled in Super Bowls against the NFC East, I will say.
That is correct.
Yep.
So 1
We're
and 3.
500 against the Eagles, and that other team.
I think we're undefeated, right? I think.
Yeah, I don't. Those games are kind of foggy in my brain.
I did read an article where Brady said he would trade. Now this is before the Tampa Bay Super Bowl. He would trade all his rings for 07. He wants 07.
Yep.
That's the one he wants.
Him and me both, and about a billion other people.
Sounds like crying to me.
I was cocky that day. I got to tell you, man. Going into that day, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But
I
I
definitely
wasn't very
sounds like-
cocky at the end of the day.
I got into a legitimate argument with my first sergeant. I was working for Department of Defense in 07, 08, and those of you that don't know what a first sergeant is, He's a high-ranking enlisted. I don't know if that helped any, but anyway, he said to me, he said, "You mean to tell me you believe?" Now this is after the Patriots went 16-0. You mean, and the way he said it too is so condescending. You mean to tell me that the Giants are the best team this year? And very calmly, I looked him dead in his eye and I said, "They got the trophy, didn't they?" "Yes, they are the best."
That's funny. I don't remember being your first sergeant, but
But that's how that kind of worked. Well,
You know,
Keith,
if I look deep in your eyes, Keith, I'd get lost. No.
well, that makes
Or
cool.
something. He'd get
lost,
something at
I'm lost
least.
in there as well, so don't worry.
So it would behoove me not to look deep into your eyes right now.
Absolutely.
Well, Keith,
That's
we
football
appreciate
talk.
you coming on here, and just
brother.
give a quick shout out of where people can find you.
Hey, TGI Sports Talk, man. We got, as you know, you guys move nights, I think, but I'm on. I've got the show Friday morning with actually the Mad New Yorker now, the Are You Serious show. I've got my Stream of Consciousness show on Sunday mornings, 9 to 11. We've got the Sports Huddle, the College Sports Huddle on Wednesday night, live at 7. And, you know, there's an angry vlog in there at least weekly as well. So catch this week's take on Deshaun Watson, which I'm getting ripped on badly from some Browns fans.
Well, of course, they're the only ones that are going to rip you right now.
Oh, my God.
Comes with the territory, Keith. Comes
Yeah,
with the
I
territory.
know. That's okay. That's all right. It's fun.
Well,
Great. It's great being here. And again, congratulations, guys, because you've done a great job. I had a lot of fun in the time I spent with you. Pork Rind's been a great addition. And you guys continue the great work because it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun hanging out with you too.
Absolutely.
It was fun.
no, we appreciate everything that you've done here, and I'm sure we'll have you back on again. You know, once we find out if the Patriots are even going to be any good anymore. You know, because I
He
think
said
that they,
anymore.
Oh,
He
man.
didn't say this season. He said anymore.
He did say anything.
Wow.
That's what
Well,
it
your
is.
run was good.
It
Sorry,
was
Keith.
good. Yeah.
yeah, that's it. It's over because you know
Better take
Belichick's
those
about
six
going
to
here
the
in just a few
grave.
minutes.
That's it. That's all you can.
I enjoyed it. It's okay.
So, but anyways, everybody, thanks again, Keith Engel from TGI Sports, and also the old NFC East show where he came on, and he was the first Washington guy. So,
Redskins all the way.
Keith.
thank you so much for coming on, Keith. We really do
Later,
appreciate
All
it.
right, guys.
Be
many
good.
more
Good to see you,
pictures.
brother. Good to see
Bye-bye.
you.
Take
See ya.
care. All right.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was.
It's good to see Keith.
Yeah, especially like when you reminisce old times.
Yeah.
You know,
Now,
'Cause
is
that
it
was-
just me, or does Keith look more relaxed and more just enjoying life now that he left us? Is it just me?
Probably.
Like, now that he's no longer
Well,
on
you
the
know
show,
what?
like, I love living now.
I was like watching a show of his, and he was like doing the show from a cruise ship.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
so, like,
he's all in.
Yeah,
I think
he's
the
definitely
word
living-
moved in there too.
He's more relaxed because he doesn't have to talk about Redskins.
well,
That's what it
there's
is.
probably a good amount of truth in that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, they were talking. You know, I mean, like I said, he did a good job with the Redskins originally.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody's got to hold down the fort.
yeah, exactly. What's up, guys? I see everybody's got different things that are going on there. I've been trying to look at them and make sure everything's going good, but people are asking about quarterbacks and stuff like that, and we're going to try to get to some of that stuff. Truth of the matter is, thank you very much. I mean, this was for the birthday boy. Since it was his birthday the other day, I had to wear it because it was our birthday. It was almost like we shared a birthday. So
Rondo Cunningham?
Randall Cunningham. Yeah,
Okay.
it was his birthday a little bit ago. So, and here it is. We have another guest who was on our show, before, and I'm going to bring him on. He is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He has over 100 sacks in the NFL, and his name, Jim Jeffcoat.
Jim Jeffcoat.
That's right.
What's going on?
What's up, my man? What's up, brother?
Hello, you other guys.
I get to beat him up. I get to beat him up every Sunday. So
I'm sorry. Who are you? I need to Google you real quick. I'm sorry. What is?
The great Jim Jeffcoat.
see, I remember him as a Buffalo Bill. You know, since that's his email.
Okay.
Well, the reason I picked Buffalo Bills, obviously, I did play for them, but they made me a lot of money beating them in the Super Bowls.
Well played. Oh, that was well played.
That was.
Yeah, it was.
I remember the first time I actually met you. It was at the Live, and I swear to God, looks don't. I mean, this doesn't do you any justice, guys. If you don't know, Jim Jeffcoat is like 9 feet tall. You just, I mean, you
9.5.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, and you know, because like right here, you feel like you want to, you know, you feel frisky. You're like, oh, I can take you, I can, and then you're like, you know what? You know what?
Not so much.
Let me get you a drink. You look thirsty. You know, like beer. You know, like soda, no ice. Okay, I got you. Starbucks. Okay.
Oh man.
But no, it was good. It was good to see you. It was good to meet you. And just know, any compliments I give you, it's you, not in reference anything to Dallas Cowboys. Just you.
That's right.
Jim.
True Blue. He's different off air. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh
yeah.
Forever. Just telling you, Drew.
That's it.
Now he's like saying, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I would need a step stool. What are you talking about? There's no way. I'm like going up 2 flights of stairs to. Oh man.
But so and we first met Jim at the when he came to Texas Live, and we were all sitting there on the table. This was right before you, Pork Rind. I don't believe that you were with us
No.
just yet.
Clary was with us.
Correct. Right.
Yeah,
so
Clary
there
was,
was a lot of Cowboys in the room.
Yeah.
And Byron showed up as well. So Byron Williams. To show an extra little bit of Giants love, because I know my ego. It don't matter how tall you are, I can knock everybody down to size with my ego. So
yeah.
He's like, yeah, I ain't falling for that.
He's like, yeah, sure you can't feel it.
But you gotta remember, my son played for Washington, whatever they are now. I don't know if the Commodores, Commanders, or whatever, but my son played for him.
Speaking about your son, he is now a 2-time Grey Cup champion.
Yep.
Yes.
He is
CFL
following
All-Star.
behind. Oh, that's in the CFL All-Star. So I know we talk about the Mannings, Eli, Peyton, whatnot, as that pedigree and that name. You, Jeff Coat, is also developing the same type of pedigree. I mean, how does that make you feel knowing that your son also has the same type of success as you?
Well, I was thinking of it like this. He's going to have to start paying me because I gave him the genes. So he hasn't given me a check yet, and I'm getting kind of worried about this. How long is he going to play before he starts paying me?
That's too funny. My father would always tell me, because he gave me a couple bucks one time to help me out, and I paid him back, and he gave me the money back. He said, son, no matter however or how much you pay me back, you will always owe me. So I say that lovingly, saying your son, no matter what he gives you, he's always going to owe you.
But that's true. But my dad wouldn't say something similar, but it came down to the line, if you don't pay me back, I'm going to cut you. So
and now that you question me, I want 5% more than what I
That's right. That's exactly right.
Now, were you at the Grey Cup game when he won?
Yes, I was. It was the
cold?
coldest game of my life.
I was going to say.
It was the coldest game of my life.
And where was it?
I can't believe that they are able to play in that type of stuff. I mean, it's like, well, I mean, it was like watching
They normally they play before Thanksgiving. That's the last game. This one, because of the COVID restrictions, they had to play later. And it was the coldest game I've ever been in. I mean, I never played in the game. Well, I probably did and didn't realize it, but it was
it's different being on the field and being a fan.
No
It's different.
Absolutely.
No question.
I did like the post that he was putting up, coming down to UT with the trophy and everything else.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that.
He did.
A little journey around the country with it. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I always tell him that he's not going to get as many sacks as I did. I said, how many reps I got left? You getting you breaking everything.
Now, how different is the CFL to the NFL?
Well, they play with 12 players, and they play with a wider field. And they only have 3 downs as opposed to 4.
Okay.
So I kind of like it. I enjoy watching it.
And
they're a yard off the ball. The defense yard off the ball.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So it gives them that extra second to get to the quarterback to rush and also it has to help. That also has to help the running game a little bit. But with 3 downs, you can't imagine. Wait a minute. Let me just back up real quick. If I'm not mistaken, so on the 3rd down, if they don't make it on the 2nd down, they're punting, correct?
No, on the 3rd down, they're punting.
Right. I'm sorry. That's what I meant. On the 3rd down, they're punting. I'm sorry.
And then they, what they do is you can go for it. If they're within a yard, they go for it because the defensive line is a yard off the ball. You should be able to make it.
I was going to say the sneak always works.
Exactly. It really does. And then, at halftime, instead of like in the United States, we can't have a beer. They have beers at halftime and get a drink and instead of water.
The players.
Yeah,
the players are going to the pub in between time, is what you're saying. They have what they call tea time over there.
Yeah, there you go. It's Canadians. Everything.
Hey. So when you're sitting there watching the game, watching your son playing in the championship game, are you enjoying the game at all? Are you just as nervous as? Oh, and also
I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to get hit. I'm shooting. I love it.
Well, I mean, I'm just assuming, being a parent. I mean, of course, I've seen my son play high school football, but for you to be in the Super Bowl and to win it twice, and now to see your son do it twice. I mean, there's no nerves. I mean, do you get any like game time jitters like you're playing?
No,
because
I figure that he's at that age where he's on his own out there. Hey, I gave you everything. I gave you, bloodlines and everything. It's on you now, partner.
And now he just got to go out and do the damn thing, right?
Yeah, so I just say that now. If it's something he is not doing right, in my mind, I'm saying this is awful. He better get going. He's embarrassing my name.
So do you ever let him know that after a game? If do you ever look any film with him or?
We talk about it. About it, and then we discuss the games because I look at all his games. Even if I'm not there, I go up to 3 or 4 games up in Winnipeg because they start in June as opposed to they start the regular season in June as opposed
because it's cold already.
Yeah,
up there.
No, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. In Winnipeg,
it doesn't really start getting cold to September.
God, September gets cold.
Yeah.
So, and then the last question before we let you go here, Jim.
Okay.
Does his son? Do your son still send videos to the NFL?
No.
So he's not. He's not going to try to get into the NFL at all.
No, he's not.
Never,
the reason is at he's 31.
Okay.
He's been up there for 6 years, and he's thinking, hey, I had my opportunity. I've been blessed enough to play in the NFL, but this is where I'm supposed to be. And it's actually nice, and Canada. It's beautiful and everything. He doesn't stay there in the off season. He goes back to Austin and works in commercial real estate. But he does enjoy the Canadians in Winnipeg.
All right, good. I
And-
mean,
and
that's just like I said. I always wonder, like, if the players are always trying to still get to the NFL.
There are quite a few that do, but at a certain age, you realize that your window is closed, and he's at the point where he realizes his window is closed.
And
Understood.
how many games do they have total?
17.
17. Okay.
17 in a regular season. Then you have the playoffs, but their playoffs are a little different. If you win your division, you'll get a bye. If you're the best team in the league, you only need 2 games to get to the championship game.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So it's a little different.
Got you.
Gotcha.
Like every team just about makes the playoffs there. So
Yeah.
yeah, because they have like 4 divisions.
Exactly.
They got
Yes,
all
you're
those
exactly
winners
right.
with the bye, and then there's a
Exactly.
play-in game to kind of get into that. So
Maybe the
Yeah, and
Commanders
most
should
of
go
the
to
teams-
Canada.
Huh?
I said maybe the Commanders should go to Canada.
So they can make the
they probably
playoffs.
still won't make the
But
playoffs.
hey,
Hey, come
hey,
on,
you
man.
got Carson Wentz
Hey.
now. You guys are gonna be unstoppable.
Well, Jim, we really do appreciate you coming
Oh,
on.
sir.
And
I
thank
appreciate
you.
all you guys. I have fun with
I
you
look
guys.
forward to talking with you tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's,
Hey,
uh,
76ers are starting to play better now.
Yep. I mean, obviously they just lost to the Suns, but
I know.
the Sixers are,
Our
you know,
Suns are good.
yeah.
Yeah,
The,
they are.
I think the Suns are really the team that's going to need to be beaten to win.
Exactly.
I mean, they were there last year, you know.
Yeah.
in the
But watch
finals.
out. I keep telling you, watch out for Luka.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, obviously, they got other people to worry about over there. So, like, that's the Warriors are going to have to worry about
Oh,
Luka
yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, the
it's-
Warriors, the Warriors are struggling. They're winning tonight, but they're struggling.
right. So, but I'd also like the Grizzlies too. I mean, they got Aquaman on that team. So,
Yeah, that's true. Beverly.
but Jim, we really do appreciate you coming on and wishing us a happy birthday.
Hey, happy
And,
birthday.
Yeah, we look to have you come back on here pretty soon. You know, like I said, we got some draft picks to be talking about and stuff like
Yes.
that. So hopefully,
Yes,
we'll get
no
you
question.
on here, we'll get
No
you on
question.
here before the draft actually happens. You're not going
Yeah.
to the draft, right?
I'm thinking about it now after you talk
you
to
should
me.
come.
I'm
You
probably
should come.
Sneak out.
We're going. You should come.
Absolutely, all of us are going to be there.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you should
then we'll have
definitely,
fun.
absolutely
fun.
come out there. You know,
Yeah.
like I said,
Just one more
and-
thing before I leave. Can the pork rind, can he sing Brick House for the Commodores? I mean, that's the name of the Washington team.
It's a brick.
Oh gosh.
He might not.
I want to go back to a football team. I just want to be a football team again.
Oh, I'm gonna play that. Okay, he just messed you up.
Yep.
Paul.
Yep.
We gonna
Yep.
play this
Up here now.
song. It's a
I
wrap.
got the
Damn.
It's a wrap.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that.
All right.
That's
Hey, you
awesome.
guys have a good evening.
All right,
All right,
Jim, thank you very much for
All right,
stopping
Take
by.
care, Jim.
God.
The big Jim Jeffcoat. He really is. He really is. Hey, he's funny. Like I said, it's a shame we couldn't keep him on for very
Oh,
long
my
because, like I said, we have other guests that are actually right in the wings waiting for him.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
Oh, I
like
can't
said,
wait.
we're getting everybody here to stop on by to say hello to us and wish us a happy birthday. And this man, you may see him on his own podcast. He's always talking about that team that just moved out of Oakland to Las Vegas. And you would know
Uh-oh.
him as the
Captain
big
Jack.
man, Captain Jack.
Oh, I'm a brick. Just let it all hang out. Yeah, all brick.
House. I was gonna say
It
when
is
I heard that,
over.
I'm like, let me do that.
It
Let
is
me
over.
do that. I got that stuff. I caught myself. I
Yeah,
got.
I
that.
appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I know. I got.
How you doing, Jack? It's good to see you.
Good to see
Hey,
you, Jack.
first off, if this is the birthday show for y'all are about 364 days short of the greatest birthday of ever.
What's that?
That's mine because mine's tomorrow.
There you go. So,
Happy
we're
birthday.
1 day short. We're 1 day short.
Well,
366
I'm doing-
days. I understand. Now I get it. There you go.
there you go.
So-
There you go.
Actually, my
and-
daughter's birthday is in a couple days too, so she's kind of shares a birthday. She's on the 31st.
Okay. Well, again, I know all of these gentlemen. I haven't had a chance to meet Sneaky personally. I haven't had a chance to meet Pork Ryan personally.
We used to work
conversation.
together.
True Blue, I saw you in Canton, but
Yeah.
very little interaction. We got to take care of that as well.
For
and,
sure.
and that dude up in the middle, I know quite well, and I thank him for being a Philadelphia brother. But it's like I'm giving everybody a big hug, because trust me, I've been going through some stuff, and I need some positivity. And when Pag said, "Hey, come on in for the show," I'm like, "Damn right, I'm coming in for the show."
Right on, bro.
Right.
But
speaking
like I
of-
said, I had to make sure to invite you. So for having a birthday party, ain't nothing without Captain Jack.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I said I got leftover cake because I celebrated a little early on Saturday. My buddy Hollywood and his wife Loretta were here this weekend catching a cruise out of Tampa. So I did like the birthday celebration with friends with him and the wife on Saturday night. So we went out, and I still had some birthday cake, and it still tastes good. So, it's like, and it was only a small one because there's only, so many small amount of people. So I don't want to have a humongous cake and then you eat it forever. And it's not like I need a big bunch of cake, but I will partake of it in small pieces. And the next one this is Pag's piece. This is Sneaky's piece. This is True's piece. And this will be Pork's piece, but I'll make sure I say something for you. But you got to sing Brick House too, so there you go.
There you go. Well, we will all be at the draft. This fivesome will be at the draft.
I will be at the draft, so I definitely want to take a pictures with my brethren here, and it'll be awesome. Awesome to do.
That's what I wanted to say. I know we're of course we want to talk positivity, but if I had to hate license plate guy Joe at all, if I had to hate him at all, it's the fact that he has a picture with you, and that's the only reason why I hate that man. Other than that, he's a good guy, but we'll fix that for this year's draft.
Well, it's not like I don't want to take pictures with everybody. Okay, Pags and I picture was already taken out in Vegas as well. Love the picture, Pags. And it was one of the greater pictures that we have together amongst a bunch of the other pictures. So yeah, I can't wait to do shot, and I know I'm going to make all y'all look good.
There you go.
That's facts. I'm not going to argue with that.
I also want to bring on while we have because I know that he's doing another show as we speak, so I want to get him on here as quickly as I can because he's going to have to go out as quick because he is producing another show as he's coming on to say hello. But from the Mac and Jack show, Mac himself.
Team Mac.
What's up, Mac?
Hey, how we doing, guys?
Doing good.
Doing well. Thank you for coming on.
How are you doing?
We're doing okay. I think you're a little lagging on us right now.
Well, I'm listening right now to the other show I'm producing as I'm on the show with you. I don't know if you can hear it or not in the background.
Yeah, we can hear you.
But I wanted to get on and wish you all, congratulations. It's great that having NFC show part of the network. You guys do a fantastic job. I do watch it every chance you get, and I know all of you viewers appreciate all the work you guys do. Even the Dallas Cowboy True Blue fan that he knows, that I can't stand. But anyway, no, I'm just kidding. True Blue, I do like you personally, Captain Jack. Always a great show. All of you guys have great shows that you do, and you all come together for this great show, the NFC show. Congratulations on your 1-year anniversary, and keep going, guys. Keep bringing it.
Appreciate it.
Well, this is the first of many birthdays. At least we hope.
Yes, God willing.
Oh, no problem.
Mac,
no problem.
I just got one. I actually just have 2 words to say to you, and only 2
Go ahead.
words. Phil Sims. And that's it.
That line drag single right.
He's still hoping that you'll get
Right. Phil
him that
Sims.
phone
He hasn't
number.
he hasn't been in touch with me since the last interview. Now I don't know if that's because of the interview, or he's just too busy. But I tried sneaky, and
I know.
I will. You got to go out and hustle, my man. What can I tell you? I don't know what to tell you, man. But anyway,
how do you think I got blocked off of his Twitter page, his Instagram? His security make sure that I don't get in within 50 feet of him. I mean,
that's called stalking.
No, you call it stalking. I call it trying to get him to come on my show. There's two different things here. There's two different things.
I've heard that you can go overboard, Sneaky. That's the rumor I've heard. Pork rind, your commandos. I don't know what you're thinking about getting the old Philadelphia Eagle quarterback that breaks down in big games, and I don't know what you guys are thinking about. Good luck to you anyway. And Captain Jack, your Raiders look ready to rock, man. If you guys don't win it this year, I'm just gonna call your show and just heckle you the whole show. Just to let you know.
No. See, you got to play the game, and I still think we're a year away. I still think we're a year away. I think we're going to come together this year and be a lot better. But that we got the best division in football, and we're still a year away. And I think that we're going to go for having a Super Bowl in our house that we're at. So that's a year away.
This rule, and no one knows.
Spoken like a true politician. Billy guy, we'll see you off camera.
But before you go,
real quick, I got to get back, guys. I got to get back
say,
to the show.
You could say overboard. I just say persistent. That's all I say. And I'm gonna go with that.
All right, Mac. Have a good one, brother.
Mac, thank you very much for stopping by. We really do appreciate it.
Okay. Persistent. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, guys, you have a great show as you always do. And again, congratulations to you.
Thank you, Mac. Appreciate it.
I was against things like bigger bases. I think
that's the thing, really persistency, right? Right, Sneaky.
You gotta be. You gotta be. I mean, okay, look, you can say no to me now, but tomorrow,
but when I'm standing over you and while you're laying in bed, you will not say no to me.
Right. If I'm looking at you while you're sleeping, take a picture and send it.
But the truth of the matter is that he actually did get a hold of Phil Simms, and and Phil Simms, this is exactly what he said. Everybody here knows how I feel about this country.
Oh my God! Why
we're the luckiest people on earth.
I wish he would. I wish he would. And my dumbass was following you. I was like, what did he say? And I'm sitting here like,
never fail. Never fail.
I was following. I am never going to follow along with you ever again.
It is always funny. It is always funny.
Every time.
And see, Captain Jack has no idea what we're talking about.
No clue. It's an inside joke. Clue. So I read this whole video. The back probably 20 episodes in, 15, 20 episodes in. There was a parody speech that was read, that I read aloud, that was acting like it was said by Tom Brady. And it was very pro-Trump and pro-America, and no, it was just a parody type thing.
Well, I mean,
but it was, it's like everybody here knows how I feel about this country. We are the luckiest people on earth to live here, and we should be showing gratitude for it every single day.
Captain Jack, let me just tell you right now, when he was done reading that, I went off. And before I went off, I started with, I wish he would. And then that's exactly how.
And that's why we give him stuff all the time, Captain.
Okay, what was it like this?
Exactly. So anytime I want to bust his balls, I talk about, there was an interview. He has an interview. I've kept this thing saved on my phone. It's literally one of the links in my, like I said, I've kept it on my phone for now a year and a half.
And it's titled "Get Under Sneaky's Skin." That's what it's titled right there. and the thing is,
it's titled "I Wish He Would."
There you go. and Captain Jack, when he starts it off, I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. But then a few seconds. This is the first time in a long time you actually got me, where I was like, Phil Simms spoke
He was
to
like,
you?
"What did I say to Phil Simms?"
Yeah, what did Phil Simms say to you? And I'm
See, of course, it had to happen on the birthday episode.
It had
So
to.
I'm glad,
It
I'm
had
glad I
to.
was able to set that up pretty
I had to.
perfectly. That couldn't have gotten set up any better.
No.
So Captain Jack, I'm going to tell you, it's always good to see you. I don't know, I don't know what you're going through right now, but you're a good guy. I appreciate you. I appreciate our friendship, and I sincerely look forward to having a selfie with you come Vegas time.
Yeah,
I
no,
cannot wait.
I was looking, and I was looking for everybody when the NFC East was in either our house or when I went to Dallas for that Thanksgiving game that we shan't talk about, I guess, with True Blue. But
We can talk.
You and I can talk about it.
yeah, I'm just saying that I and granted, Sneaky wasn't in New York, but I was in the end zone in New York. I was in the end zone right behind the goalpost for the winning kick, and also for when what's his nose Pollard had the 102-yard touchdown. It basically he caught it right in front of me to the left, and then zoomed down the other sideline, and it was a fantastic game. And so all of the games this year had meaning for me. The friggin' Redskins should have lost that week when we played them because the damn official got Jerry Jones. Okay. Oh, we can't have two back-to-back, defensive pass interference calls on a receiver. Okay, Zay Jones should have caught the friggin' ball too, but that was a pass interference that was not called because Jerry Jones got into the ear of the officials from the week prior. And I'm like, and I'm sorry. We beat the Eagles. It was a good game. We beat the Cowboys. It was a good game. We should not have lost to the whatever your team name was last year. I know it was Washington football team. By the way, we call you guys the Commandos as well, and actually the young ladies that do the show with me, they're going like commando, and
I'm going commando all season.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. And
you need the kilt.
Yeah,
I do have a kilt.
I don't want to see that.
I'm only, you know what? I'm sure by December you'll bring a whole new meaning to raisins. Come December, January time frame.
So Jack, did you know that actually there was a number of pictures of me in the Las Vegas Herald from our game?
From LBRJ?
I somehow wound up as I was going through everything this week. I was trying to find pictures of different things and seeing if I could I was seeing. I don't know how it came about, but there was one guy who was all painted up in the black hole that I wound up taking a picture with. That I guess somebody from the field also got the picture because that was the lead picture for the story of how the Raiders, that Philadelphia came in and took over Las Vegas and the Raiders beat us and stuff like that. But they literally had 3 pictures or 4 pictures of me in that article. I was like, wow. I'm like, they really liked me there, I guess. Of course, not me and you, because we weren't really next to each other a lot. But there was, but I was surprised because now I got to remember, I think there was a picture of you by yourself.
Okay.
In the mix. So
let me know the link on that. For Pork Rind, I was told that I will be in the red whatever the hell your name is a yearbook for this past year because the team photographer / team videographer had like a quick interview with me prior to the game, and I was I was myself and is like, there's no way in hell, and welcome to the and I got the thing, and he goes, trust me,
you'll be in it.
That you will be, especially if you lose, you will be in our yearbook for the year. So when that comes out, I want to see.
I will let you know.
Please, because it was such a I mean, it wasn't over the top. It was me, but it was welcome to Vegas, you friggin' type of thing. But yeah, he said that will definitely make the yearbook. So let me know on that for the
Definitely will.
videographer.
It's funny because the Washington photographer took a picture of me and then said it was the best picture he took all year long.
It's not true.
No, that's what he said to me.
You weren't at Washington,
but it was still the best picture he ever taken.
Yeah,
you figure that out. I'm like, damn, I'm that
good.
good.
There was a big Geico sign behind me, but that's it was just I was like really of all the pictures, it was a great picture though. I mean, it was he did take a fantastic picture of me.
Now I know we're all going to be out for the draft, and I got actually I got to get my flight arrangements, but I will be up in Canton as well this year, so hopefully you all see as many of you for that.
Yep,
I'll be there.
I'm undecided yet. I mean, I may go because of Dick Vermeil, but I'm undecided.
Yeah, and I mean, and this is what is upsetting. And again, I'm going to say that Cliff Branch should have been in years ago, and the fact that he's going in posthumously is one of the biggest injustices going. Okay, one of the biggest injustices going, and it's. I mean, we knew, and by the way, if you guys didn't know, the reason why Kenny Stabler didn't make it for years on end was because Paul Zimmerman of Sports Illustrated kept him out year after year after year because Kenny was bopping his wife.
I figured that's what it was. I was just waiting for it.
True story. Allegedly. I can say allegedly.
Allegedly, yes.
Yeah,
allegedly.
This way I won't. What's the slander or libel? Whatever.
Keep his wife's name out
your mouth. Oh my God!
Well, Captain, we really do appreciate you coming on and spending a little bit of time with us today.
See you in a couple weeks, buddy.
Yeah, we'll see you at the draft. I don't know. You said you're coming in on Thursday.
Late Thursday. I got the arrangements again. Raiders don't have a first rounder. They don't have a second rounder yet, but there is some talk that the Raiders might want to jump into the second round. So maybe there might be some activities. Wherever the activities are, Pags has got my number. Sneaky's got my number. You guys transfer my number to Blue and Ryan. So I'll be able to have you guys on a dial. And trust me, we'll definitely meet up. I wanna go and get some signs over in the Vegas sign that's in the middle of the highway. Because
we never did that when we were going to try to do that before, and we never did that. So we definitely have to make that happen.
Let's try to do that. But
in fact, we're going to be over there that Friday, which is the ESF party. Is probably a good time to do that because there's also there's the big one right there. So
let's try just like what was the gentleman's name, and may he rest in peace, the guy from got to coordinate with the mushrooms and
yes, mushroom soup, boomerang.
There you go, boomerang.
I know that was talking about.
Exactly.
But guys, have a wonderful show. Thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure hanging out with my peers and kindred spirits. And I will be on tomorrow for literally my birthday show. There will be a special guest. There will be a special guest as well. Even my co-host doesn't know about it yet, but there will be a special guest. Pags, you definitely need to watch the show. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, I will make sure to tune in.
Because it goes. I'm giving away a bit much, but there will be a.
Don't say another word. I got it.
Bill Sims, here you are.
You guys need to come in anyway. Trust me, because you'll enjoy it, and it's
right on, brother.
Well, I appreciate it.
Pags, Ryan, Sneaky. You bastards! Happy birthday!
Thanks, Captain.
Thanks, Captain.
You have a great one.
You guys, take care. Good to see you.
Take care. All right, and there's our show. Literally 1 hour flies by when you have that many guests and such like that, and have everybody stopping in and saying hello and wishing us happy birthday. And this is just the start. We're just getting warmed up, as I say most of the time. that this is the first of hopefully many, many birthdays that we can discuss here. And like I said, I'm never going to get rid of that speech. That speech is always going to be funny.
I wish you wouldn't.
So, and everybody, thank you very much for joining us for this happy birthday episode. And as always, we'll be back next Monday. And
Let's go, Giants.
How about them Cowboys?
Oh,
yeah,
Take command.
G's up, back.